All right, good evening. Pardon me, I'm really under the weather tonight, so if I end up sounding a little bit snotty on the microphone tonight, I apologize. Wicked cold. All right, so I now qualify for aerial firefighting, but I have to do the scoop endorsement. So I wanted to try that this evening. So here's the certification. And what we're trying to do here is this one here, scoop endorsement. Allows you to perform a highly effective firefighting technique that requires an aircraft to scoop a large volume of water from a source, such as a river or lake. All right. And I looked at these, did some of these. Didn't do too well on that one. I'm not really sure. And I've been wondering, people are saying, man, I own a company now and none of my pilots are working, and I wonder if that has anything at all in any way to do with possibly bypassing all your tests. Are the people that you hire in some way, their skill rating based on your skills? And what happens if you pass, skip all these tests and go right to it? It may not have any bearing whatsoever, but I've been trying to figure out why some people's are working and some people are making good money, and some people that are running their companies, they're not making any money, and they're not passively working. And so trying to figure out what is up with career mode in general where that's concerned. So I don't know if it has any bearing on your people at all. This certification is an essential part of any aerial firefighting course and a must-have for pilots aspiring to fly for private firefighting companies or dedicated government agencies. All firefighting aircraft need to fill their water tanks at some point, and water scooping is a highly effective way of doing so. Seaplanes like the air tractor AT-802 Fireboss can touch down on water and fill its dedicated tanks as they advance on the water surface. The AT-802 Fireboss will be the ideal aircraft for earning this certification. All right. Departure, Kazo line, scoop, take off from water. Seems pretty straightforward. We shall see. Have a sip of my Theraflu. I need some tissue. I blew my nose before coming right out here, but it's already clogged up again. One moment, please. Gads. All right, let's see what this one is all about. Let me check my throttle.
Let's see how you handle a regular water exercise aboard the AT-802 Fireboss. Biscarrosse is a significant location in the history of seaplanes, and the lakes around the city provide ample room to perform this scooping exercise. You will have to reduce your speed and touch down on the water. You can then extend the probes while maintaining a speed of 60 knots as you scoop and fill your tanks.
Okay.
When the tanks are filled, you will have to take off from the water.
All right, let me pause for a minute here. So they just throw you into this plane. You've never been it before. And I don't know if you'll need certain, certain keys bound. Like if they're going to tell you, well, drop your probe. I don't know what the heck the probe is. And that looks like trim. That's a window. Flight idle. Is this your mixture? So mixture, propeller, throttle. Spray off, spray on, pump brake, flaps down. Main fuel off, landing gear. Brakes. I don't have other. Let's see. Foam pump, press to test, bright auto, master caution, auto scoops. Up. Down. Hopper, fill 0 gallons, fill level set. So we'll have to see about that, I guess, as we get on further. Armed on, mode auto, gate closed, foam set, gallons to dump, coverage level. This is very interesting. But no, they don't give you any heads up flying this thing. And there's no tests for it or training for it before coming in here. So they just throw you to it, as far as I can tell. And while I'm out here and pause, let me check that the audio is on. Okay. All right. Start slowing down. Well, 102 to the lake, so we're going to find out real quick.
You can start reducing your speed. You should start scooping at around 60 knots.
60 knots. I can't even read the thing. Extend the flaps by pressing increase flaps. Extend probes. Let me pause. Your flight has ended because your aircraft has crashed. I thought we touched down to safe. And I was reading the other messages right when it crashed. Oh, that's lovely. Great. So I don't really appreciate when they do these training missions and they throw you in. And again, if there's somewhere in the tutorials or somewhere you can fly and test all this, I suppose I could have just went and tried to grab this plane and try it, but I don't know anything about it. I don't like it when they don't tell you what you're supposed to do beforehand. It's like land on the water, then do this, then do that. Why don't you give me all the things that we're going to do before we fly? Give me every step that you want me to do before we fly in the order that you want me to do it, so I have a general idea what I'm shooting for. And some of the pitfalls, because we were going mighty slow. I had the nose up. I didn't let the nose drop. And I was lowering the flaps. And then it said something about turning on the water pumps or something.
A regular water scooping exercise aboard the at 802 Fireboss. Biscarrosse is a significant location in the history of seaplanes, and the lakes around the city provide ample room to perform this scooping exercise. You will have to reduce your speed and touch down on the water. You can then extend the probes while maintaining a speed of 60 knots as you scoop and fill your tanks. Once the tanks are filled, you will have to take off from the water.
It's like you're being set up for failure when they do that. Well, I hope this isn't a whole live stream of me just crashing. Let's go. And I'll tell you what speed you should be hitting the water. I was around 60. I thought I was going to stop.
You can start reducing your speed.
Reduce speed to 60 knots. Touch down in water, extend flaps by pressing increase flaps. There's 60 knots. Flaps down. Okay, we're on the water. Reduce speed to 60 knots. Maintain a speed of 60 knots. Scoop until the water tank is half full. Okay. It says the scoop is off, right? Scoop off. Oh, now I need to unpause it to do that? I'm afraid I'm going to crash if I do. I have to cross arm this. Try to turn this on. Scoop. Extend probes. Extend probes by pressing firefighting mission toggle scoops or doors. Scoop. Toggle water scoop. Well, let's just set the toggle. See if they have anything for Alt S. That's Control S. Save document. Turn this one off. Control Shift S. Save as document. Control S. Okay. So the scoops are on. Maintain 60 knots. How do I tell? Hopper, 260 gallons, fill 2.
Time to take off. Pay special attention to your aircraft's handling. It won't be the same with all the extra weight from the water you scooped.
Retract probes. Control S. And take off from the water.
Fire boss now. You can drop the water back in the lake.
Empty tanks by holding firefighting mission, toggle scoops or doors. Toggle scoops or doors. Let's try that. Let's just do the Control S again. Scoop off. says we have 600 gallons still. Toggle scoops or doors. Okay. Well, that's, let's see. All right, so that worked.
Passing this endorsement. You could have done even better by tweaking a few aspects of your flying, but that was a solid performance regardless.
All right, let's do that one again now that we have our keys. But they don't tell you. Let's see, details. No, nothing. I can see that. Huh. Ooh, my nose. Oh, it's gonna be NyQuil tonight. I've had a NyQuil night in a long time.
Let's see how you handle a regular water scooping exercise aboard the at 802 Fireboss. Biscarrosse is a significant location in the history of seaplanes, and the lakes around the city provide ample room to perform this scooping exercise. You will have to reduce your speed and touch down on the water. You can then extend the probes while maintaining a speed of 60 knots as you scoop and fill your tanks. Once the tanks are filled, you will have to take off from the water. can start reducing your speed. You should start scooping at around 60 knots.
All right, well, you have to keep your speed up. I didn't have the nose down. I was hitting right around 60 knots. I'm guessing it's the speed. I'm not really sure. I don't understand how we're crashing doing scoop speed.
Let's see how you handle a regular water scooping
The pain in the butt.
at 802 Fireboss. Biscarrosse is a significant location in the history of seaplanes, and the lakes around the city provide ample room to perform this scooping exercise. You will have to reduce your speed and touch down on the water. You can then extend the probes while maintaining a speed of 60 knots as you scoop and fill your tanks. Once the tanks are filled, you will have to take off from the water.
I'll try to keep a little bit more nose up this time, I suppose. You can start reducing your speed. You should start scooping at around 60 knots. You know, that's... Come on, come down. Reduce speed to 60 knots. We're on the water. We've reduced it. Keep the speed up.
And the tanks are filled. Time to take off. Pay special attention to your aircraft's handling. It won't be the same with all the extra weight from the water you scooped. Good. You know how to handle the fire, boss, now. You can drop the water back in the lake. Impressive flying. Aerial firefighting teams will be proud to have such a talented pilot in their ranks.
Ah, shucks. All right, so I don't know if it's going too slow on landing or just maybe the angle. Holding it down, holding the nose a little bit down too much. Man, look at that big boy. The CL415. All right, so now we can do those. Let's see what's out there. We just got an alert from Firewatch Patrol. They've spotted smoke in the area of Gondarem in Espanol. Well, where do you scoop? I see, scoop area. And then the fire. I see, we double back. Igor Barbaric. Igor Barbaric. Yeah, nothing to remove, huh?
You're the most skilled units for this task, so get on site and put out the fire for our strike team. The authorities will look into it when the time comes. But right now we need you to focus on containing the situation. We've planned, we've drilled, now we execute.
Vigo ground kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512 ready to taxi departure to the south with Echo.
Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512 taxi to and hold short of runway 19er using taxiway Charlie 1. Contact tower on 118.455 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 19er via taxiway Charlie 1 kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512. Vigo Tower kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512 ready for south departure at runway 19er.
Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512 QNH 101 tree departure to the south approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 19er.
They don't offer a QNH conversion. I looked for a tool online that would allow me to do it, but I didn't understand how to use the tool.
Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512, did you hear my last transmission?
Cleared for takeoff runway 19er kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512.
Where are the lights? Dome light. Veto heat, windshield. Any news lights. I don't see taxi light. I don't understand why they want... Oh, I see. They want you to go down and do a U-turn. You have to have so much patience when it comes to these taxis. You're not supposed to taxi any faster than a fast walk. And they will ding the heck out of you. Boy, I botched that medevac mission today. I mean, we got the guy there safely, but we were all over the place. And then a couple of the times the air traffic control didn't jive with communications using the communication console. That resulted in a couple of errors. Using autopilot and trying to do certain navigational stuff, the GPS route broke, it seemed. Then trying to get back on course, the plane went all over the place and caused a lot of trauma to the patient. So, it wasn't very good all the way around. Man, it's like she's skidding going down the runway. She can't get traction or something. I don't know. That's goofy.
Bravo Echo Oscar 6512, continue for south departure.
Vigo Tower, Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512, continue for south departure.
Coordinates of the fire front 41 north, 8 west. Cannon, you're on your own with ATGS. I'll be a challenge, but it will make it easier for the rest of the team to focus on the other hotspots. You'll carry a payload at takeoff, but you can scoop more at the water source. Check your map. Over and out. Cannon, you're our lifeline. Do what you have to. Over.
I think it changed my controls when I pressed my trim button, it sounded like the dang doors opened. Oh, that Theraflu's kicking in, and so is the NyQuil. Whew. I'm getting drowsy. Boy, they sure make you work for this one. Sure is pretty down there. Ah. Starting to make out the fire up ahead now.
HNN Recon 5, thanks for coming fast. We're here to support you in your attack. You have a max of 2 water drops, guys. Clear for your first drop. Your tanks were loaded before takeoff.
See, that's the thing. I think I dumped my water. I think the controls were toggled. Maybe. No, maybe not. Send the probes. Did it blow up my controls? Water scoop. Control S, Alt S.
Tanks are full, let's go.
I'm having a tough time getting off the water. Oh crap, come on. Yeah, so somehow or another, the doors, I think, are tied to my thumb button now somehow. My trim button.
HNN, clear to engage.
Drop water by pressing Alt S. So I wonder when you know when.
Once the view's clear, I give you an update on this drop. Drop later next time. One final drop, then leave the zone. Well done. Coordinates of the scooping site, 41 north, 8 west.
So drop later.
Water tanks at capacity, we're good.
Very hard getting up off the water again this time. I think I'm dumping water again. Dang it, I pressed my thumb trigger. Damn it, did it again. So they've got your drop tanks tied to your trim, nose down. What are you doing? Give me wrong device. I don't know why it's toggling. Five hundred gallons. If we don't put it out, that's okay. We'll try it again tomorrow. That Theraflu's kicking in, and the NyQuil's kicking in, and I'm getting mighty drowsy, so we'll just pick it up tomorrow and try it again. They don't tell what you want to drop, and if you drop it when the message comes up and tells you to drop, you're going to drop it super late, super early. So, like, as we approach the second to the last gate, yeah, there's...
Area's clear. Initiate and let's put this out for good.
See, right now, drop water by pressing Alt-S. If you do it right now, it's going to be way too soon. And then last time he told me I put it out, that I dropped too soon. They don't tell you to reduce speed or try to slow down or... Nope.
I'll radio in the drop status as soon as the visibility gets better.
Well, I guess we did it.
Team, you smashed those last flames.
Great.
No hot spots and areas secured thanks to your action. Good.
Yeah, action good.
K&N. Good work. Fly home safe.
All right, so we got lucky. I'll behave. Good morning, Henny. How are ya? Good evening. Sorry I wasn't checking chat. Too busy heads down here trying to figure this firefighting thing out. That's a lot of fun. I don't know how when you started tuning back in, but that training is a little it can be a little tough. You got to be careful about that initial touchdown onto the water, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You will have to map those keys. They don't point out on the dash where you should be toggling things, and I think that's a mistake. They should also be pointing it out in the cockpit, you know, what controls do what. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the chat room and I keep moving my camera.
Vigo Tower, Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512, is 2 miles, east 2,500 feet with Echo to land.
Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512 Vigo Tower. QNH 101 tree, make right traffic runway 19er.
Make right traffic runway 19er Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512.
Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512 Windcom, cleared to land runway 19er.
Clear to land runway 19er Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512.
Kin Bravo Echo Oscar 6512, turn next taxiway.
That was a risky landing, but not problem for you, Captain.
It was. Oh, they're like, forget it. Just skip taxi, skip parking. Let's just end this, shall we? Well, I guess I can't complain with that score. I don't think it's deserved. I'll take it, but I really don't think that was deserved. I think I made too many errors on that one. But now you know what is headed your way as far as doing the aerial firefighting. Igor Barbaric. Helps a little bit, getting our reputation a little bit back up. Today, that medic mission really destroyed it. And I was wrong about it being like D&D. The higher level you get, the harder it is to get to the next level. Nah, it's actually the same, I think. You earn your levels pretty quick. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this live stream tonight. I'm under the weather. I've got a cold, stuffy nose, and I've taken a bunch of Theraflu and NyQuil, and it started making me drowsy during that mission. So I better sign out, get some rest, and we'll be back at it tomorrow afternoon. And we'll try to do some more firefighting and see what's next. Let's see, what is next? We have the turboprop airline transport pilot rating, but I think you have to be like level... What level? This one's not saying. Or I don't see it. One of them was telling you that you don't need it until like level 90. Oh, well, we have plenty to do. Plenty to do. Oh. Hey, Chandler's history. Chandler history. I don't think it was a great landing, but I really appreciate you saying so. I really do. Let me go to your channel and subscribe. Chandler history. Excellent. What do you got here? Microsoft Flight Simulator funniest moments 2020. Still funny. I should have saved all my best clips. Interview with George Henderson. Wonder what that's all about. Apollo 13 docking footage 1970. Victoria 2 short tutorial. That looks interesting. Looks like you got a cool page there, Chandler history. Let's make sure I've got you subscribed to all so I'll get notifications. Okay, I need to say goodbye. Yeah, this cold is kicking my butt. I need some sleep. And I will see you folks tomorrow afternoon. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Oh, wrong screen.